hierarchy, they know that's you.
Yeah, that's the
Hood hierarchy.
That's the podcast.
Listen, give me my hat first. I need my merch. I need my hood hierarchy merch.
I'm gonna be there.
All right, give me my merch.
I got you.
All right, hood hierarchy. All right. Now I gotta shout him out because I've been asking for my merch.
I got you.
Hood hierarchy, but you dig? Like I'm in the hood hierarchy. You dig? I really pull up in real life, you know. But I want to salute you and give you blessings, bro, on your journey, bro, to the top. You dig? Meet me up there, nigga. I see you when I get there.
And check this out, y'all. It's your boy Benzino, right? And we talking the hood or we talking hood hierarchy? It's my man Uncle Beats. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, pull up. It's your boy Benzino. Holla.
Coming showing the hood hierarchy, the real hood. Say that now, brother.
Say it ain't so, Valley.
And what kind of day is it?
It's a new day, mother. Say it ain't so, Valley. This money's yours.
Hey Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
Hey man, it's your boy Crunchy Black, man, and you are tuned in to Hood Hierarchy.
It's Loskiano, Lowski, Low, whatever you want to call me. Like, share, comment, share. Once again, share, like, especially share so your people can see it. Let your people see it. Everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out Hood Hierarchy.
My man, Leland Jones. Keep your gang live, Jack. Stay down like 4 flat tires. The best is yet to come. Don't give up and don't give out and don't panic. You hear me? Church.
Yo, what up? This your man Cole Hardy. You watching Hood Hierarchy. You did.
Yeah. And shout out Hood Hierarchy, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Bodine, man. Hey, you ain't gonna get no good talk unless you come talk with my man Uncle Beats.
Hi, it's your girl Sweet Juices, and you right now is rocking with my boy Beats. You know what I'm saying? No other hood hierarchy. You feel me? Like straight from Inglewood, man. We go way back. I love how you rock with the city. This is the guy. This is the guy if you were looking for him.
Get down Shake Town, man. You know what I'm saying? A town full of back, get number a bag. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what we doing, baby? Bag. Hey, bag, man. You know what I'm saying? A bag. You gotta be about a bag. Bag.
You already know, man, Hood Hierarchy, man. It's King of Clubs, who it is, Trap Beckham. Mr. One Time for your birthday, bitch. Mr. Lil Booties Matter, you know what I'm saying? The King of Clubs, man. You already know, Hood Hierarchy. Tap in. Let's go. What's up, family? Did you miss me? Because I missed y'all. So everybody, come on in. Drop your city. Drop your state. Drop your hood. Let us know what's good. Because this is finna be one. I got a real one in the building. All the way from San Diego, California. Dago, California. Bloodstone in the building. So is y'all ready? Let's do it. It's the Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines on a corner like a stop sign. If y'all want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you really own it, leave a comment. If you want us to survive, hit subscribe. You want us to do well, hit that bell. But if you're really trying to help us get out the trap, drop something on that Hood Hierarchy Cash App. Donate. Lucky Vault 309 Studio for donating. Of course, Elihu Vegan World Cafe, our sponsor. Hey, y'all keep it going, man. That's what keeps us going. People showing us that they appreciate it. So, got a special guest here. I'm gonna roll the intro, and when I come right back, oh man, we finna get to it. Let's go. Hood Hierarchy Mobcast. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you,
made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. The dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One was saying this the one and only HD for president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow.
Bow, bow, bow. Shout out to HD for president. You know, he performed at the Saints game last week, so it's always big stuff going around with these hood hierarchy people. Shout out one more. Happy birthday to the one and only triple quadruple OG Jelly Dale. He had a nice party, man. It went down. Bone the Mac came out, did his thing. Benzino was in the building. Coconut slid through. A lot of people was there, so man, I'm appreciative to have another good one. But right now, get in them comments, drop y'all city, drop y'all states, drop y'all hoods, tap in with us, because all the way from that West Coast, I got the one and only good dude. I've been waiting. I've been supposed to get this interview done, so I'm glad he here now. Glad he ready. He got more to talk about. The one and only Bloodstone in the building. Somebody give it up for Bloodstone.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do.
There we go.
Bloodstone the street preacher, straight from San Diego, California. California all day, even on the Sunday.
Even on a Sunday. What's going on with you, man? Good to finally have you here, man. We've been waiting.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing, man. Shout out to my brother Trey Boogie. It's going down. Appreciate the little plug with you, man. Appreciate you, Uncle B.
Man,
for sure.
Appreciate you, man. We've been talked about it, so I'm glad.
Yeah.
Glad you. First off, tell them what's your podcast? Tell them you got a podcast going. You in the game, so tell.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get in the game, man. I'm trying to do it, rapping, acting, podcasting. Check me out every other Wednesday, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming live from the headquarters. Like I said, shout out to my boy Trey Boogie. I got a little podcast jumping off called, not a little podcast, my mistake. I got a podcast jumping off called Get Your Mind Right. Just talking about real life topics, man, from a G perspective, homie. You know what I'm saying? From a grown perspective. Every other Wednesday. Matter of fact, catch me not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, doing my thing live from the headquarters. Get your mind right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
How can they find it? Because I know we already got episodes, so how can we find it?
Oh, yeah, you just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bloodstone the Street Preacher, and, you know, just subscribe to it, man, and, you know, there they are. They're all up in there. From the beginning, from when I started at the house to now I'm at the studio, man, so you see my little growth.
I'm glad seeing you come on in, man, because Trey Boogie is one of the people who brought me into the podcast world.
Oh, yeah, man, that's the homie,
man. Shouts out to him and the Let's Chop It Up podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's Chop It Up podcast. Coming from the headquarters.
Can't leave out Show Body, OGs
and Young Shout Body, the homie Shout Body for sure. OGs and Young Gods. Believe that, homie. Check him out.
Rep for him. Then my LA homies, my LA partners, gotta check out Kelly Pitts.
DJ,
Them my guys. They got the good
Everybody out here working, man. Support everybody out here working, man, because we trying. This is hard, man.
man. They don't get it, man. It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard, man. It's hard trying to do this.
Let me speak to all our people who checking in, letting us know they here. We got Chef Cold Nutty, top dog of the show. Cold Nut in the building. He said salute 100. We got Showbody in the building. Us Before Me, the Thug Bible Movement.
For sure.
Said Double H, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
There go our guy. Trey Boogie in the building. Boogie Flavors said,
Yes,
let's get it.
sir.
Jasmine
Yes,
Rain said,
sir. The connector.
the
The
connector.
connector.
Connect the dots. That's what we do.
Yep.
Jasmine Rain said, salute. Hood Hierarchy family. Welcome Bloodstone in the
Oh, yeah,
building.
for sure. Let's get it.
Boogie Favor said, big love to the mob cast from Trey Boogie. Teamwork makes the dream work. We working. Yes, we
Yes,
is.
sir. Yes, sir.
Kona say happy birthday to Deli Dale. Happy birthday. Money Up Gang TV in the building.
Who was the
Dirty
homie's
Red.
birthday? Did you say the homie's birthday? Deli Dale?
Deli Dale. Shout Deli
Happy
Dale.
birthday. Happy born day of Triple OG. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We made it to another one. May the Lord bless you, homie, on life's journey. Keep pushing, my brother. Keep pushing.
Man, that's dope. Keep it going. Keep it going. Dirty Red, the legendary Dirty Red in the building. Highland Park, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan in the building.
Yes,
Wait for
sir.
Red. We gotta get you. Gotta get you on here. Let me get to it, y'all. Let me get to it. So what I want to do, I want to get that G perspective from you on a couple of things, blood, before we get straight
Okay.
into Bloodstone, the street preacher. So
For
with that
sure.
said, what do you think about Oh, hold on, just popped in. I gotta salute my guy, Ronnie Real, Ronnie Too Real in the building, all the way
For
from
sure.
St. Louis. Man, that's my guy, man. He him and
I gotta
Benzine.
get out. I gotta get out to St. Louis, homie. My favorite team is the baseball team is the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, gotta get out there. You gotta get out there, and I'm gonna make sure you plug with him. That's my guy, man. Him and Benzino, we all
Oh
tight.
yeah.
We had a good weekend together, man.
Oh
Good
yeah.
week.
Benzino, pioneer, homie, pioneering this shit.
Pioneer. Comp Works in the building. Shouts out to you too, Comp Works. Comp Works is another person I got to shout out for donating to the cause.
For
Um,
sure.
Let me ask you what you think about this. So they say Eve is selling her catalog for 25 to 50 million. What you think about
Yeah.
that?
Well, you know, Eve is hard, homie.
Right.
She's hard. Her music, man, she'll smash a lot of these female MCs out here right now.
She will.
You know what I'm saying? With the old, she can put on, she can bring out the old shit and beat them. You know what I'm saying? And she don't really need the money, man. I mean, she married. Eve is married now, man. You know, she might as well get it out there, you know, and let them, you know, get something for it, and you know, let it be, you know, let these, you know, these little young girls who out there trying to rap, show them how it's really supposed to be done.
But 50 million? So let me ask
But
you
yeah,
this.
I mean, think about it. I mean, somebody must have thought it was worth that. I mean, Eve got
No,
some good.
no. I think it's worth some paper. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
Eve got some good music. She got some hits, homie.
what do you think about the people who got the opportunity to be in a position where they can sell their catalog in 10, 20 years, but these young help,
You froze
what you
up, my
think they could
brother.
do to change that? Okay, what do you think the young guys could do to get their longevity?
They need to make music with substance, homie. They don't make no music with
Right,
substance. You know what I mean? I mean, like there's some of them do, like the the Kendrick Lamar's and I guess like the
right.
J. Cole's got a couple of little songs and stuff like that, man. But a lot of them, homie, are like living for the moment. They like they got a little song, say something like hit the zip, zip the zip, hit the zip, and and they make a whole song out of it. But that's not going to be a song that everybody gonna listen to later
Right.
on down the line.
Bloodstone, do you need a A fire truck. Oh, okay. Looked like you was on fire for a minute. That smoke.
Oh yeah, I stay on fire, homie. You crazy, homie?
That smoke.
You hear the sirens? You hear the sirens?
I was about to say we gotta help them, y'all. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That's
I mean, you got.
what.
I mean, where it comes from, music, the origin, especially of MCing, man, is expression. But you either got a message or you're talking about something like you got something you're talking about.
Right.
And if you up there just like, I feel like they up there just like a lot of them just be up there just doing it just I guess just for like the likes. They're not really trying to get it for like a career. Like when you're trying to make career music, you got to make music with substance. But if you're in it for the moment, then you make the little songs that that a lot of times that we hear.
So what's the last thing besides your music that Bloodstone was listening to? Like if I get in the car with Bloodstone, the street preacher, what's the last thing you was listening to?
Okay, this morning I was listening to Shelly Sell,
Shelly
Belling Through the Hood, the homie from Vallejo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might get when you in the car with me, you might hear some Shelly Sell. Then I might go to some X-Rated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some Gangsta Dre.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Meet the Whoops. So, shit like stuff like Above the Law.
So heavy West Coast with you then.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I like some East Coast, so I knock some of them, man. But it's like a lot of them, a lot of old school East Coast cats. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I knock some Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? The Shook Ones. I knock that one. You know what I'm saying? I knock some 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? I knock some Rider music and 50 Cent.
Right.
Some G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Another cat I be knocking that I feel don't really be getting his due, homie, Lloyd Banks.
Okay, Lloyd Banks is hard.
Yeah, I be knocking Lloyd Banks. Got some heat, homie. What he said? What he said at one part? He said, "Go ahead and try to do me harm, soldier, and you'll be in the black bag like grass out the lawnmower."
Yeah, that's Let me ask you about something else that's trending, right?
What's up, my brother?
I want to know what somebody think about this, and like you say, we get the G perspective from you. So with that being said, Boosie was saying that he don't want his daughter coming around with a girlfriend in front of his other kids and representing what.
Well, some things, man, excuse me for cutting you off, but I feel like some things you need to keep off the internet, homie. That's about your family, G. However you feel, homie, you gotta go tell what you trying to get the whole world to go against your daughter?
Right.
Like, homie, come on, man. I mean, some things you need to keep to yourself, and I feel like that was one of them. This one, right. You discuss that situation within your family, your kids, and your circle. You don't put your kids on blast like that, homie.
Right. And she said
if you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it, understand it, you know what I'm saying? I understand the whole situation. But that's still your child, homie.
Right. And she said she can't believe that he keep going to the internet about it because she said she never went to the internet about him.
Yeah, that was wrong, homie. He was wrong for that. He was wrong for that. I'm not saying I'm not
going to the internet though. Do you think
that's what everybody do? Everybody put their bit, I'll put my music on there, or I might put a little picture of me and my kids, something like that. But I'm not gonna be on there like this nigga did me wrong and I really feel bad and and fuck this.
Now I don't care.
I don't do that, homie.
Song because that's how I make money. So go ahead, y'all. If you need to put your business on the internet, come see me. All right, but no, I feel you though. But without it on the internet, right?
I come from the era, homie, where we get at cats. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna holler at you. One on one. I want to know. One-on-one.
I want to know what you think about this though.
Uh-huh.
Is he wrong for telling her not to bring her girlfriend around?
Has she been bringing her around?
He didn't say. He's basically saying he don't want to see that. He don't want that around him.
Okay, well, I respect that part. and I respect that part because he don't want that in his house and all that
Right.
because he don't groove with that. I
Right.
understand that part, but you don't put your child business and put her on blast on the internet, homie. Some things you
Right.
keep to yourself.
No, I'm with you. If it was my parents, if it's something they didn't like at their house, I just won't come over there. So yeah,
Exactly.
right. Anybody. That's how you should do it. Anybody's
Or,
crib.
or I'm gonna go. And if I'm gonna go, if that situation going down, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go see my mama and my daddy, or my mom, whatever, my daddy, whatever. But I'm gonna respect the situation, but
Right.
also in the same thing, man, he gotta respect this is the life I'm living, whatever, and you gotta accept it. I'm gonna respect you, but respect me, and don't put all my business all on the computer.
Let me see what the streets think about this. Streets, tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Um, Nike Davis in the building said hood evening. Willie Estes, Ellie Who in the building. Um, Conut said, yeah, he wrong. This is a new generation. This definitely a new generation.
Yeah,
People
homie.
have to accept that this is a new generation. Yes, I'm with you all the way, Conut. But before we move on,
And
into your
cats, homie. Now, cats nowadays, homie, do
what's that?
stupid shit sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They'll catch her out there and be like, I'm a Boosie fan, and Boosie don't like this, and get at her.
yeah,
Your dad don't
putting
like
up,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
They gonna rap. They'll think they carrying out his wishes. Yeah,
Exactly. And then if someone do something to her or something like that, he gonna be on here crying and that's my
yeah,
baby, and no one had to go out like this and all that.
yeah. I didn't even look at the dangerous side of that. You're 100
Yeah, think
percent
about
right.
it. Cats do crazy stuff, and them crazy fans and just people who just don't like that lifestyle. Period, homie. She'll
Speaking
be
of crazy,
somewhere, and I'm like, that's Boosie's daughter right there, man. Maybe he don't like that. Let's get her. So we
speaking
like
of
Boosie. You
crazy
know what I'm
fans,
saying?
answer this. They got 120 lawsuits against Diddy now. 60 men, 60 women. Do you
You mean
think
P
this?
Devil?
Do you think this is real, or do you think they just taking advantage of the situation?
I think it's karma coming back, whether they true, false, whatever. What you
Right.
do in the dark come to light, homie. You know what I'm saying? Think about all these people that came to him with their dreams and their hopes, and he shitted on them, homie. Took their publishing, beat him up, did all kinds of shit he was doing, homie. It's that karma, homie. No one brings up that part. What you do in the dark, I tell my children, homie, it might
Yeah.
not come the next hour, the next week, the next day, month, or year, but it's gonna come back, homie.
So is
And
you
when you do people, and
are
when
you
you do
telling me
people wrong, you
are
do
you
people
telling
wrong,
me that P Diddy is Big Red off the Five Heartbeats? Is that what they trying to say?
homie. He's I call what I was calling him. I was calling him uh 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 Puff Knight and Suge Devil and Suge Diddy.
Suge
It's a
Diddy.
mixture, homie. Think about it. I've seen a little post the other day. You got to think about this, homie. Suge Knight in jail,
Right.
Puffy in jail,
Right.
Tupac dead,
Right.
Biggie dead.
Right.
Who won?
That's a good question.
Nobody won.
Nobody won.
Think about that, homie. All that for nothing, homie. All these niggas, all these cats had to do, homie, was the right thing. That's all you had to do, homie. I don't want
Yeah.
more than I'm supposed to get or this or whatever. Give me what I'm supposed to be getting. That's all I want, homie. If I fuck it up on that, then that's on me. But as a record label, give me what I'm supposed to get, homie. Don't try to hold me for mines and all that. You did you did the wrong thing. Think about it. These cats had Tupac, Biggie, uh, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg's, the Dog Pounds, all that shit, homie. Oh, they had
They
all that,
was
homie.
young though, man. You got to give them a break, man. They were young dudes when they had that situation, man. We talking about
But yeah,
cats.
homie, you might have been young
When,
in age, but you old enough to know wrong from right.
yeah, but still, we talking about cats 27, 30 years old, man. You do make a
Homie,
few
you old
mistakes.
enough to know wrong from right, G.
They definitely old enough to know wrong from right. But you know,
You old
people
enough to
make
know. You old enough. You homie. You a grown ass man. You know wrong from right. And you know if you know this nigga supposed to be getting this much for this record, and you hold, but you ain't giving it to him. You know that's wrong. If you
yeah.
know this cat,
If
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 you know this
that's the
publishing and all
case,
that, you know if
if
you know
that's
this
the case,
publishing, then you supposed to get this publishing and all this and all that, and you ain't giving them, homie. You know what you're doing. You know that
if
ain't right, homie.
if that's the case, I don't know because
Yeah.
I hear stuff about Suge, I hear stuff about Diddy. I hear one hand people say they helped. I hear other people saying they took. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with
Put it
you.
like this, dude. And I'm gonna leave it like this, homie. If if they were doing the right thing and all that, you think the Lord had them living the life they living, homie, in jail and losing everything if you was doing the right thing? You think if OJ didn't do it, he'd have been able to walk to this liquor store like me and you can?
Well, I can say this.
Think about it. If you not
I
when
can
you not
name
living right, when you not
I can
living
name
right,
several
dude, it
people.
ain't going down like that.
I can name several people that went to jail that showed me like, oof, I don't need to be there. So I don't know. Good brothers though,
Yeah, homie, but
and
you
I
know,
watch them and I say, woo. So you know, I be feeling like when I was in jail because I did 6 Bloodstone. Trey Boogie knows this. 6 fed 6 months though, and I beat my case, came home. But honestly, when I was there, I was helping everybody, like with their cases and just different stuff. I don't even know how I knew all this stuff. This is my first time. But
oh yeah,
I'm like, man, God had to put me in there to show somebody something, to
think about it.
to
Think
save
about it.
somebody from something. So I wasn't even tripping on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to deliver a message to somebody or to show. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But whatever,
I think as far as that music situation, this Puff Daddy and all that, I think
right?
it's just the Lord clearing the path, homie. Because too many cats, like there's too many cats out there that's good, ain't getting no legitimate chances and all that. And it's time for people to, it's time for to let the real cats up in there, homie. It's time for real music now.
It's time for real. Hold on. Let me see what these streets thinking. We finna get right back to that. Hold on. Oh, you got him off the chain. You got him. You got him talking, bud. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna catch it. Okay. Ronnie Real said attention is the new drug, and majority of the world is fiending for it. If everybody hooked on attention, it's the new dope. Yes, it is, because people love to take a picture and post it.
Yep.
But um, Willie Estes said, "Don't." Right. He said, "Don't defend your children on social media or TV. Yep, it could be
Yeah.
fatal."
Yeah.
Kona
And think
said,
about
"No
it, that
Diddy."
shit, that's gonna be for life.
Right. Tona said, "No Diddy comments for him because he's a Pac fan." But Google who Hefner and say
Yeah.
no to violence. Boogie Flavor said 6 hard months. Let me ask you about something else before we go, because this is a life question I want to know, right?
Okay.
So, how smart do y'all think this is, right? Some came across my desk. I was talking to somebody a few months back, and they was like, "Yeah, see, when my son's grandfather died, he gonna get his house. Then when his daddy died, he gonna get the other house. He gonna get the car. So really, like, the son is like banking off that to be like his. What do you think of that? Do you think?
I mean,
Did you hear me?
would you say you kind of break it up, my brother? You froze
Okay,
right
I
now.
said.
Yeah, there you go.
What about now? Okay, the son, this girl's son, is waiting on his grandfather to die and leave him some money, and his father to die and leave him some money. And she's like, "Oh, then he's set for life." And really, he ain't got no other goal in life but waiting on them to die. Do you think that's a good plan or a bad plan?
All bad. All bad, homie. What kind of
What?
shit?
Why?
Man, 'cause, think about it, homie. Like, what about so you ain't gonna so you just sitting there waiting, so you ain't developing no struggle skills or nothing like that. Like,
Right.
what if something happens and it don't go the way you think it's gonna go, or like if you want to, a real man want to get it on his own. Ain't nothing.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a person want to leave something, but still though, like as a man, as a person, you still want to have on your own.
And let me add, Jimmy Carter is 100. But keep going.
So I just feel, man, like people who and plus, man, like that's kind of cold blooded to be waiting for your dad and your grandpa to die. Like, it's like you sitting in the corner, like I be glad these niggas kick the bucket. When they kick the bucket, it's on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do these logics come from that people be having? That's cold blooded.
That's some straight devil.
That's some straight devil.
Man, that's cold blooded, homie. You gotta watch this little cat. You gotta watch this dude, homie. You
But
can't
this
take
what
him nowhere, homie.
the mama think this is cool though. The mama think that that's a good idea. It's like
If the dad and all them know that, I might have to shake that whole situation and go live my life, and then live my life so I can make sure I'm safe. And then if I go the natural way, it's all good. But I couldn't go to sleep or nothing over there, homie.
they might speed up the process.
Exactly. You might be in that motherfucker nodding off. You know in that motherfucker nodding off. You know what I'm saying? Be all in the upper room. The upper room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. People, it's just a, and then like I said, Jimmy Carter is 100. I'm sure he outlived a lot of his people. So if you're banking on that, they've been outlived you. Like that's
It's like
God's
this.
word.
It's like this, homie. Just because you got money don't mean you happy, homie. That just means you can pay your bills and shit. Think about all these cats that got money committing suicide and like situations like you talk about, like this dude, how the son and the daughter plotted to kill the mom to get the life insurance and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And the dad, the son killed the sister so he can have more stock in the club, in the damn the ownership of the damn family business, when the dad, all kinds of stuff, homie.
What tripped me out though? Literally, if you're not working, you never know what can happen for you. Like I might be riding down the street, see somebody cut some grass, and say, "Hey, can you get how much to do my yard? Hey, you wash cars? How much to wash my car?" But if they're just standing around doing nothing, I'm gonna keep
Yep.
going past them. It's just
You taking
like
up space.
I don't like how we doing our podcast. People are gonna inquire. Well, we got good product for them to check out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like you say, don't go to sleep in that house. Grandfather, father, get
Yeah.
out of there.
You might, homie, you might have, whoever this cat is, he might have to get him a new spot, homie. It might be time to
Run,
vacate the premises, homie.
run, they gonna get you.
It
I
might be
got
time to get up out of there, G, because he ain't ready to get no sleep.
yeah, Bloodstone. They telling me I gotta screen you. Hold on, let me check in with the streets one more time.
For
Boogie Flavor
sure.
said he said all he's gonna do is sell them unless he has money to keep them houses up. He has to have money because he'll still have to pay taxes, mortgage, and
Yep.
more to pay. Exactly. He just gonna lose them. I see people get left with all that money and lose it all the time. Lose everything. You
Yep.
so right, Boogie Flavors. Uh Kona said he a bad one. Devilish. Kim Perkins in the building. She laughing at it. Okay, Bloodstone, the street
Okay.
preacher. We screen
Yes, sir.
everybody who come through here, man. So with that being said, what city and state are you from?
I'm from San Diego, California. 619 all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's going down.
Hold on, wait. Let it. All right, let me hear it all the way. You from
Okay.
where?
Yeah, for those who don't know, I am Bloodstone, the street preacher, the revolutionary, aka the Underhound, B Up Records, self-made entertainment, independent rhyming, independent grinding, but always 619ing, straight from San Diego, California, all day, even on a Sunday. Believe that.
You hear it? Where Where, like, if somebody say where you actually where you from and they go, where you gonna say? Like, what's your hood? Where you from?
I'm from Piru, man, but I don't do that no more, homie.
I
I'm
mean,
51. I'm always gonna stay G with it. I'm always gonna stay G with it,
you
man.
gotta
But
remember when
as far as
I'm from
active anymore, I don't
Chicago,
do
so
that.
we say what's your hood, we just really mean where you grew up at in the city.
Oh, yeah, I grew up everywhere in Dago, homie. I'm from
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah,
Okay.
I represent Dago, man. I love everybody, man, because I know people everywhere.
Which high school did you go to?
I went to Sweetwater High School, the best high school in San Diego.
The best.
Trey Boogie.
Okay. Okay. So if somebody is in your city and they need something to eat, where you sending them to?
Man, homie, there's a lot of
Some
places.
authentic San Diego food. What would you say was? And I don't want no tacos.
Oh, I just say, okay, well, let me see,
I
homie.
don't want no tacos.
I just man, I went to a place in Mission Valley recently, man, called the California Fish Kitchen. It was good. It
Now I
was
like the
good,
sound of
homie.
that. I like the
It
sound
had
of
some
that,
good,
but
it had some
we
good,
need
it had
the
some
hood
reasonable prices,
restaurant.
some good food out there.
We need the
But
hood restaurant
there's a
though.
lot of places in Dago, man, that's good. There's a lot of places in Dago that's good.
What's the hood restaurant though? The Greasy Spoon. Like what's that?
Oh man, man, we got crispy fried chicken on Alcohol Boulevard.
Be fried chicken.
We got Imperial Fish Market, but it burnt down.
Okay.
Man, they got what else they got, man? They got Flavors of East Africa. That's right, that's good. That's right there on Texas. Flavors of East Africa. That's good over there.
Okay.
Man, there's a lot of places, man. There's a lot of places, and the food
You gave
truck,
us enough. You gave
everything.
us enough. We can move on to the next one. You gave us enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite hood movie? Give us a hood movie, your favorite one.
My favorite one, man, gotta be probably Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. You being from the West Coast, how accurate was Boys in the Hood?
Man, a lot of it was at the time, man. A lot of it was accurate, especially the part when they were showing when they were little kids
Right.
how to do how you be walking around with your little homies and all this and doing
Right.
stealing from the store and all that.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's accurate right there. And how the dude took the
I
how
just
the
love
dude
your
took the
accent, man.
all that.
You got that Cali accent all the way, man.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
born and
just
raised in
love
San Diego, man. I ain't never been nowhere
it.
else. Born and raised here.
Dope. Okay, let me ask you this about San Diego. Since you from the old school, what's the club that used to be popping and ain't around no more?
Oh man, there it was Mr. O's,
Mr.
uh
O's,
the Blue Agave,
the Blue Agave. Okay.
the Blue Tattoo.
Okay. The Blue
Uh,
Tattoo.
yep. And but a lot of times when we was young, man, we used to head down south, go to the
Right.
club in Tijuana, man, called Club Excess.
Hold on now. When you say head down south, explain to the viewers what you mean by that when you say going
We
to
would go,
Tijuana.
we would go over the border. We would go to Tijuana, Mexico, about 50 steps from the border, and there used to be a club over there called Club Excess, man. Everybody would go there. We go over
Everybody.
there. It was $10 all you can drink.
How far is Tijuana, Mexico from San Diego?
Man, for me to get there, it depends on the traffic. Where I'm at right now, where I'm at in East Dago, it would take me probably about with a little bit of traffic, probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It depends
And
on
then
how far
you over there.
you're
That's
coming
dope.
from.
So
It depends on how far you're coming from, and also depends on the day and time and the day and the time, the traffic.
so definitely it's an easy drive. It's easy to get over there though.
Yeah,
So
we
let
should
me
try.
ask you this:
We used to walk across or drive across, and come back, and you got to go through. You have to go through the checkpoint.
Did you need a
Immigration.
passport? Did
Now
you
you
need a
need a
passport?
now you need a passport and all that. But back in them days, all you had to have was your ID.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let me keep it going. You're almost out the water, man. This
Oh
one
yeah,
is
it's all
important
good.
from you.
Whatever's clever.
Coming from you. Who your top three MCs?
My top three MCs, man, is I like the Ice Cube. Uh, my favorite MC is Rakim.
Okay.
Yeah, Rakim, then Ice Cube, and then maybe man, who's a good enough? LL Cool J.
There you
LL
go.
Cool J hard. He's still hard, homie. Man,
Okay. He
this dude,
he got some new
homie,
stuff. He
I
just put out some
know.
new. They tearing the
I be
radio up
like,
with it.
homie, when these cats be trying to go, I'm like, when these cats be trying to go against LL Cool J, I'm like, homie, leave LL Cool J alone. I don't care how many movies and shows he's doing. You better leave him alone. Man, this dude is ill. He still got it, but yeah, I like Rakim, Ice Cube, and LL Cool J.
Okay, we got you in. We got you in, man. We know I know of course I know you hood and street, but now they see, man. You passed that screening.
Oh yeah,
Um
brother.
Let me hit a few more of the streets before we get back into it. Trey Boogie said TJ is 15 minutes away, or you can take the trolley and it'll be faster. So they got a trolley too? Okay. And
Yeah, man. He's
Conut
been on the
said
track.
right. Been on that traffic. Traffic in Cali is real. And
Yeah,
Conut said,
especially when you're going down south, it depends on what time. People be coming from
oh,
work, you know what I'm saying?
right. And Conut said, shout out to the Collins family.
Oh yeah,
Now,
for sure.
let me let me ask you this, man. When you said the music has to have substance, what's different from what makes the younger dudes any better than when rap came out? You got, I don't know, like Curtis Blow and them thought that well, put it like this. We had people thinking gangster rap was no good when it came out. So it's
Yeah.
like what makes what makes the old school, like we wasn't listening to Smokey Robinson and stuff when we was riding around. What makes our old school better than the new generation? What makes us different from the generations before us?
Because man, like as far as the music,
As far as the music. Like what makes
yeah, man,
what makes
because
Sexy Red not a good rapper? That's what I want to know.
because she's telling women, she's telling little girls to be hoes.
Lil Kim did it. Choice did it.
Yeah,
HWA did
man, but like they said it in different ways. It was kind of, we know what they were talking about, but it wasn't so degrading. Like, eat my booty meat and suck my bloody coochie and all this shit like that. We
you
don't like, homie,
you
like,
win. You win. You win.
you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit, homie. Like, I'm not hearing all that, homie.
You win. What about okay, now what about this is what I gotta know from you, right? Now think before you answer this.
Okay.
If the internet was out when you was young, back in your days when you was Pyru,
I'm
was
always gonna
young,
be proud of you, my brother.
with you and your homie. Well, you said you don't wait, what did you say? You said you don't something about it no more. What you say?
Yeah, I'm just not like
'Cause
active. I'm always gonna stay G with it, but I just don't
okay,
go
when
out
you
there
was
and be
active.
sweating niggas and like, nigga, where
I
you from?
got
I just don't do that.
I got you. So when you were active, when you was really out there in the street, hold on, before you answer
Oh
this
yeah,
question,
oh
before
yeah.
before I answer, I want to show everybody something. Hold on. Tell me who this is.
Oh man. That's back in the days, man. That's back in my days. Back in the days. Crazy.
So when you was really active, now I've got you taking pictures,
Wow.
looking very suspicious. If you could have put that picture on Facebook back then, because I got it on Facebook now. If you could have put it on
Yeah.
Facebook back then, would you have done it?
Um. Probably. Yeah.
I'm just asking, right? Because I had to realize it, right? I was talking to me and Nike Davis was on here, and we was talking, and he was saying how the young dudes just tripping, and I had to think about it, say, but back in the day, in the Midwest, we turned our hats. We really didn't do the colors, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that's kind of like advertising, like, hey, if you want a problem, we sell them over here for free. So it's just like I be looking at what these young dudes do. I do
See,
think they is a little carried away.
a lot of time, what we were doing back in the days, like the picture you showed, I was just giving it up for where I'm from. These
Right.
cats, a lot of times, be on there, throwing at the set and throwing fuck this set and all this and all that and all that. And we did that too, but it's
Right.
not as blatantly as it is now. These cats will go to the graveyard and dig up the grave and all that and kick over the candles at the obituary and all that, homie. We will
But
do stuff like that, homie.
see,
They're like,
I'm glad you.
as far as the G
I'm glad
code,
I got a real one on here. I'm glad I got a real one on here because see, you had no problem saying, yeah, we did disrespectful stuff too, but we didn't go that far.
yeah, as far as
So
the G code, man, like,
right,
when you was out there, like, you caught somebody slipping. If they was with their
right,
mama or with a
right.
girl or somebody you gave them a pass, homie.
You
You
gave
let
them a
them know,
pass.
that, you looked at them like, homie, it's on, I could have got, could have been on, but you with your people. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what
Right
I'm saying?
now that
But
don't happen.
now these niggas these cats are rush you with your mom, break out the Draco with them little Draco things they talking about, and shoot up your house and shoot you with your little brother and all that.
But let me
We
say
didn't do
this
that,
though.
homie.
Let me say this though. I remember coming up watching some of my uncles. Well, they was my cousins, but they was my daddy age. They was real tight like uncles. And I remember
Yeah,
seeing be players and hustlers. My daddy wasn't that. My daddy had a job and different. My daddy wasn't that. But I'm watching them. They the closest thing to Superfly that I ever seen, right? And I'm
yeah.
like, I'm gonna be better than them one day when I get older. So what if this young generation had sat around and listened to these war stories from dudes from the early 90s when it really was cracking, might I say? What if they listened to these war stories growing up and they're like, man, I'm going to be more ruthless than these dudes was? Like, is that a structure problem?
A real big homie won't guide nobody to the street and go, homie, you ain't gonna, you don't want a person you care for, love, and to go through what you went through. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So, yeah, you might have did this, you might have did that, but you're not gonna a real big homie ain't gonna glorify that because you don't want them. You don't want them. You don't send the little homies on missions and stuff like that. That ain't what a real big homie do. A real big homie don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when we glorify stuff like that, and we think that's the route to go and all that, and we tell the young homies about that, like that ain't nothing but feeding them cyanide. I feel like we're feeding them poison. Yeah, you did. This is what I did, young homie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not proud of what I did. But I did what I did. Don't you do it? I'm here to tell you, don't go that route. That's what a real big homie do.
but I'm saying back in your day when you was a young dude coming up though, was they feeding you the cyanide?
You know what? To keep it 1,000, a lot of shit we learned on our own, homie. We might have
Right.
followed some of the big. We might have followed some of the big homies, But you know, we had more respect for the big homies than these cats do nowadays. You know, we respected the big homie no matter if he was a smoker or he was a, you know, whatever vice he had. We knew he laid the foundation for us to march around here. So we respected that part. And you know, if they were doing different things, they were getting their money and all this and all that, and out there handling their business. You know, we observed and we chose. If we chose to go that route, we went that route. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. And if they, you know, and if we chose to go that route, man, then you know we had people to show us, show us the ropes. But a lot
Right.
of stuff,
Well,
a lot of cats that I know from my little generation, they found their own. We had to go find our own way. We had to prove ourselves.
well, like Kim Perkins said, even though she's a woman, she said it was rules and structure back then. And
Yep.
I do owe Big Six apology, Nike Davis, because I misunderstood the structure thing till I was talking to my brother about it. I thought he meant like gang structure, but you was just saying the rules of the street too. And it's
Yep.
like it was a time if Bloodstone the preacher having a problem with somebody, I could say, "Oh man, I know dude. Let me go holler at them and tell them, hey, they're
Yeah.
next." But
Yep.
now nobody can talk to nobody now.
No, because
It's
everybody
like
want to be a tough guy.
everybody want to be a tough. Somebody been and shot you. You go try to get them to squash something with somebody. That's how crazy. That's how much of the structure is gone. You're correct. Now to
And
me,
also,
that's
and
what a
also
big homie is supposed to do.
a lot of times, it's the energy you give off.
Right.
If you walking around, if you walking around, personally, me, man, I'm very humble individual. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to go around and mean mug people and do all this and give off that negative energy. So you know what you give out is what you get back. And then even when it comes towards you, when you ain't giving it out, man, you know how to handle it.
Right. But we gonna get back to the street. I want to know something. What made Bloodstone the street preacher get on that microphone, man?
This is a dream, man. I've been pursuing since I was a little kid. This is my
Okay.
calling. Like this is my journey. This is my dream right here. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this since I was a young man, and I feel like the Lord blessed me to write these songs, man. And you know, I gotta, I can't leave this earth without trying.
Let
So I'm
me
gonna
ask
give
you
my
this:
best, man. I'm gonna give my best,
How
and the music
how
I make.
old how old is too old to be a rapper? Do you think that exists?
Never. Ain't no age on talent.
You gotta say something, Bloodstone. I'm for real. I do think some people don't. I used to think some people don't need to start rapping. Like you say, you've been doing this since you was a kid. But I used to think like, man, dude too old to just start rapping. But I seen in the recent 5 years or so, old dudes dropping songs and they go viral and get big and they just starting. So it's like
Homie,
you
a lot
say,
of a lot,
no
a lot of
limit
these
on time.
older MCs will kill these dudes rapping, homie.
Right, right.
A lot of these
Yeah,
cats, homie, will get ate up, or these older cats will eat these young cats up as far as MCing. You might beat
right.
me on some jump around, ha ha, yeah, just drinking cough syrup, drinking pills and all that shit. You might beat me on that, but as far as beating on the writing the verses into the studio
Right,
and on the stage and no lip
right.
syncing, oh man, I do that in my sleep, homie. We do that in our
Right.
sleep, homie.
I do I be checking you out, right? So it's like with you, like from the beginning, right? What make you just want to spit like your music is like a movie, right? Well
Yeah, for sure.
stuff instead of doing like the rest of these people do.
You froze up, my brother.
Did you freeze it? What? Okay, there you go. I say,
Okay.
what make you paint the picture to walk people through it? Like, what make you want to do that with your music?
Because man, a lot of my music, man, comes from situations that I've been through, and I know a lot of time that in life that especially when we go through a lot of the same situations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just feel like I try to break it down, man, so that everybody can understand it, and also that everybody can also know that they ain't the only one going through the same situation. I mean, I just choose to express it that way.
I love that. Yeah, I
Man,
love
what I
that.
mean, we all got my whole story, man. Is just like never quit. I mean, I've been rapping since I'm 51 now, homie. I'm 51.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep going. I got an EP coming out pretty soon, and I've been just dropping music, like videos, podcasting. Like, the only one that's gonna stop this, man, is the Lord. And
There
when
you
he
go.
say it's over, when he say it's over, then I'm done. But can't nobody that eat, piss, shit, and die like me tell me I can't do it, homie. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me that.
Let me ask you this. I gotta say this, right? I gotta say this. And some people get mad. I don't be saying their names. I just said this conversation we had, right? So I ran into one of my homies, and he's still in the hood with it. And I'm like, man, you serious? Like, you don't think you too old to be out here, whatever? So I like me. I can't run from the police no more. I just can't. I'm gonna get caught. I ain't got it. I ain't got it in me. I'm gonna have to take a Uber to get away from the police. So
The
what I'm
older you
saying,
get, the older you get, the less you want to deal with the Babylon anyway. I don't want to deal with no Babylon. I'm not
so
dealing
what
with
do you
no
think about
Babylon.
the? What do you got to say to the brothers? Cause you're the street preacher. That's still holding on to them streets.
It's like, what do you? Why are you still trying to prove something? Like,
Right.
if you 40 and 50 years old in the streets, still sweating people, asking where you from and doing all this and all that, to me and
Right.
where I'm from, that's kind of considered a buster move. Because
Right.
by the time you get older, man, you are who you are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like, you know, being in the streets as a young man, as an old, young man, we thought it was the thing to do. But as we start getting older, it's not the thing to do, man.
Right.
The street, we all know what comes from the streets, man. Think about it. If you still 40 and 50 out there, man, you ain't got too much longer, to be out there doing it like that. It's gonna catch up on you. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a game, it's not a game. It just ain't caught up to you yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just been one of the lucky ones. But that don't mean stay out there.
Right.
Like that, like Scarface said, man, you gotta have an exit plan.
Gotta have an exit plan.
If you ain't
Definitely.
got no exit plan, man, you out there still hanging out, man, you asking for it. And think about it, you old and you get busted with a rock or a heat or something like that, that's 20, 15, 20 years. You already 50, homie. You ain't got no 20 years for no pen.
Let me ask you this, Blood. You brought it up. You said you put it on Facebook. I can see your kids ain't that right.
No, they
So
don't do that.
how does that feel to know your kids ain't gotta come up like you did?
It's great, man. I love it, man, because my kids are getting to the point now where they're really honing in and knowing what I'm doing. Like when my kids come to my house, like I take my 14-year-old son home from
Right.
school. He's like, Dad, I'm outside the gate. When I go to the gate, it's him and about 15 of his friends.
Right.
Hi, what's up, Bloodstone? What's up? They all know from the music and everything. What's up,
Right.
Bloodstone? Taking pictures, playing my music. The kids are being aware of the situation, man, and I'm happy that I'm able to do it, but I'm doing it the right way. Like I'm not out there way out with it, and it's just like I'm blessed that my kids are able to to be with me on this journey right here. 'Cause I remember a long time ago, I was watching an interview, and Ice Cube was like, with my son, when I used to go pick up my son when he was in the second grade, all the sixth graders and everything would be out there waiting for him because they knew who his dad was. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I want my kids to have that life, but not be spoiled. Don't get me wrong, when I spoil them, I'm not gonna spoil them and nothing like that if I get lucky and do my thing. But it's just it's a blessing, man. When I go out with my kids, I'm acknowledged and stuff like that. With it, it's a blessing, man, to be sharing this journey with my children. And I always tell my kids, man, do the right thing. You can make it in life being a good person. Being a good man, pays his bills, take care of his family, everything. You'll make it farther in life being a good person.
So, you are the street preacher, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
had to have you on here
Oh,
to
yeah.
pump up your podcast. So
Oh,
please
yeah.
tell them what's coming. You done told them, but I want to tell them again. Tell them what's coming next, what they should expect when they go looking for this.
First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, it's going down. I got a new single coming out called Whatever, produced by my homeboy Young Smoke. It'll be available on all digital platforms this weekend, man. So make sure you check me out. Follow me on all digital platforms. Next Wednesday, man, 6 p.m. on YouTube, coming live from the headquarters. Got my podcast, Get Your Mind Right, with the homeboy Trey Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my thing. Follow me on all digital platforms. Check me out on Instagram, Bloodstone the Street Preacher, IG, TikTok, Facebook, the whole 8, man. I'm just creating, making it do what it do. And also be on the lookout for my EP, The Underhound. 6-song EP, straight heat rocks.
Yeah, I love your music too, man, because it's just authentic West Coast music, man. I just, you really don't find it no more because people be trying to appeal to everybody
Yeah,
instead of
everybody trying to
just
sound like everybody else.
being they self. Because I'm from Chicago. I want to hear some West Coast music. I want to hear down
Yeah.
south. I want to hear East Coast. I don't want to hear y'all trying to sound like y'all from Chicago or from Atlanta or whatever. Like, give us that. So it's like you keep it authentic, man. I love that.
Right, homie. I just write my music and go out there and deliver it.
I
I'm
love
the
it,
street
man.
preacher. I'm here to uplift. I'm here to uplift, man. It's a new time, man. It's time for the real. Return to the real, man. Bloodstone the street preacher. Believe that.
Believe it. Let's check in with the streets before we check out. Cause
Okay, my
you
brother.
got me caught up in the conversation, man. I can let's catch one. Um We, as I said, real big homie, won't mislead the little homie. Real talk, Bloodstone. But self-led soldiers have different morals. Yes, they do.
You right. You right.
And Kona say, we pray for the streets. Why would you want to be there? Oh,
Exactly.
that's so
That's
true.
a good one right there. That's a good
Bloodstone,
one right there.
you got the streets preaching back to us today.
That was a good one right there. The homie, the homie, that was a good one right there. I'm gonna use that one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
We
that's the
pray for the
top dog
street.
of the show,
We pray for the
Kona.
street. We pray for the streets and everything, and try. Why would you want to be out there?
That makes no sense.
By choice. By choice.
we pray that this stuff stops, but you want to be hanging there.
Yeah. You want to put
So
gasoline. You want to put gasoline in the fire.
gasoline in the fire, man. Hey, man, shouts out to everybody who checked it out, tapped in. Everybody that's checking this out later. This is
Salute.
Bloodstone, the street preacher. Y'all will
Yes,
see
sir.
him here again because he's part of this network that we building that y'all not gonna be
Oh
able
yeah.
to stop. Trust me,
Oh
y'all
yeah,
not gonna.
man. God's
So
hand, God's plan, man. We working. The journey continues.
the journey continue. Tell them where to find you at on social media too, Bloodstone.
Yeah, man. You can check me out, like I said, on IG, Bloodstone the Street Preacher. You can follow me on Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, the whole 8. Google me. Just type in Bloodstone the Street Preacher. It's going down, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can check out my videos. You can check out me on my podcast every other Wednesday. Get your mind right. I'm just working, man. Bloodstone the Street Preacher. Let's get it.
And Cheryl Fletcher, Zarek said his music is fire, and I agree.
Yes,
I
sir.
stamped that right. So we end every episode, y'all, one way and one way only, Bloodstone. I say,
For
what's your
sure.
hood? And you tell us the hood, then we out of there. So with that
Yes,
being
sir.
said, what's the hood?
Yes, sir. Bloodstone, the street preacher, coming straight from San Diego, California. Ain't no funk, but the P funk. Believe that. Let's get it.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.